everybody. My name is Kogad, and we are checking out Hytale. So it just released into early access on earlier this week, and I've been excited to take a look. I know a lot of people are jumping in and seeing what it's got, and I have been kind of loosely following the game, and I've been really curious. So let's check it out. So one of the first things is you've got an avatar creator here, which is fairly robust. I've already kind of created my guy the way I want, but you've got hair and underwear, and clothes, pants, capes, boots. You can get everything from different hair types, some hats, glasses, earrings, a lot of stuff going on. Change body characteristics, mouth, ears. So it's pretty robust. And there are items that are locked behind supporter editions or other things. So I imagine they'll unlock some more going down. Like here's locked ones for the top edition. I got there's like a $20, a $35, and another something. And so I went for the middle ground. But I thought that was pretty good, and definitely a good price point for what seems like a really high quality game at the stage it's in. So you got your character creators, you get game settings. If you go and have public servers or create your own, you got a list here. Hytale is from Hypixel. They were Minecraft servers that did mini games and stuff, so I imagine they'll be putting those out here in the future. And then you got your world creation. You've got your standard creative mode. You've got a exploration, which is just your open sandbox version, and adventure, which is going to come down the line, which is more story driven, I'm told, from what I've seen. So we're just going to do a basic world. We can do some settings on that. We'll leave fall damage on. Day-night cycles, I'll leave that standard. I'm going to do no drop on death. That just is never really fun. So we'll apply those settings, and then we'll create our world and jump in. Which is pretty fast for generating a world, or at least it feels that way. 30 seconds and we're about to be in, it seems like. So that's pretty good. And I've been trying to stay as spoiler free for myself as I can on this. So, which has been kind of frustrating. I've been walking around seeing a lot of the YouTubers that I follow playing, and I don't want to watch too much because I want to do a kind of a first impression myself. So we got F to pick things up. We can pick up some candles. Make some pots. There's green glowy mushrooms. Nice stuff. And we're out into our world. So we've got, this is our little spawn cave. Got a nice little bit of water around it. Let's see. So we've got a in-game map, which is nice. Hit M, and it'll show us our spawn location. And over here, this is one of the things that I do know about is this Forgotten Temple over here, which is It's like a pre-built hub for quests or something along those lines. And it seems like you want to go there first. But you can see there's different biomes. You've got little villages. I assume these are like, that's probably an orc camp or bad guy camp. That's probably a village, a little village, something, who knows. But we're going to head here because there's something over there that we want to do first before we really get rolling. I'm going to pick up sticks. Let's see. We're in the Drifting Plains. Tab is inventory. M for map, B for creative tools. First thing we're going to want to do is get some plant fiber and some more rubble to make our first set of tools. So I think plant fiber is from any plant life, it seems. Leaves, trees, bushes, whatever. And we're going to craft a sword and a hatchet. And I need a little more rubble to do the axe, the pickaxe. So let's see if I can find some down here maybe real quick. Does mossy stone count? It does. Alright, so we've got our 3 basic things we need. And we're going to keep heading towards that waypoint. So one of the things I like is if you chop down... So if you chop down the bottom level tree, the whole tree comes down. And that's really nice. And they don't drop saplings from what I can tell. I believe there is... there's like a farming something later on you get that will let you purchase with like these little life essence things that we'll see later. But we're just going to head straight to, we're just going to beeline to this thing. Grab some food on the way. Nice, interesting. So I brought out a knife and they ran away. Or I just got too close and they ran away. One of the two. So we're going to beeline to this temple. A lot of stone around here, so that'll be good for tools and stuff. Grab that real quick. Alright, and this is the temple on our map. Turn off and on this little beacon thing. The statue that we could steal if we were so inclined. There's a bucket. We're going to take that. An apple, some flowers, glowy stuff. We're going to steal these candles because early light in these kind of games is always important. So down here, we've got a big stony guy and a portal. And we want to get into that portal. But first, we're going to sneak around the sides. I think there's another bucket. That's on this chest. High roll chest. So we got some stamina potions, a shield, some charcoal. Interesting. We've got a take all, or a put all, and a sort, or a quick stack. That's nice. We can... Let's see, we have a Z button, which will give us, I guess we've got 4 different items that we can put on this Z. It's a quick change over to it. So I got a shield now. That's nice. Gonna steal a chest. I think there's one more. Said I'm stealing all the lights. There's one more back around here. Yeah, small chest. We get some wheat, essence of life. Those are what we need for buying stuff. And an extra hatchet. So not too bad. So there's another statue. Pot with some hide in it. And big stone guy. And it seems to be about that's it down here. So I don't want to kill this guy. I'm just going to run around him. And pop through the portal. So here we have the Forgotten Temple. So we can see V puts us into third person view. And I wonder if there's a way to look at ourselves. So we've got, let's see, V switches camera mode. Let's see, get some screenshot stuff. F8 turns off the HUD. Go to screenshot mode. Turn off the HUD. That's nice. Let's see if there's a way to look at ourselves. That's gonna bug me because there's gotta be. I've seen people take screenshots with themselves. So how do I do that? Camera, first person. No, it's got to be a control button. I assume there's kind of gotta be something. Let me find it. Camera rotation. There we go. So you hold down C. You get a screenshot. Let's see. So we can do that. Pretty cool. All right. So from what I understand, in this area, you can't break anything. So we've got little peep friends over there. A whole lot of animals. Flying birds. We've got two vendors down here. So we got this guy. Who has nothing. And I can't buy it. I can't buy his thing. This guy, you can take those essence of life, and he's got some spices, salt, cooking stuff, berry bush. He's got a couple food items and a pumpkin pie recipe. That's nice. The main reason that we're coming through here is for this thing. So we want to interact with this. We've unlocked the memories feature. So basically, anytime you encounter an animal, you unlock a memory for it. And then what you do is down here at the bottom, you see there are rewards for finding X amount of stuff. Like 200 is the last one, and 10 is for the first one. It allows us to craft chest seeds at the furniture and farmer's workbench. So we're going to run around this area and see if we can't hit that first 10 levels or 10 items. So we're going to just run around, see if we can find So you got a lot of work in progress stuff around here. Some birds flying, which is kind of nice to look at. Another work in progress. Another work in progress over there. So this will be interesting to see what they flesh this area out with. There's a rabbit and a squirrel. So you got to remember, this is early access, and they're kind of just really getting started. They've already put an update out for the game, it seemed like, so they were addressing some issues on spawns and things like that. And I saw a news post saying that based on the pre-orders that they've got 2 years worth of development funding, which is really impressive. They got purchased by Riot a few years back, and then they just recently took it back. 9 memories. I'm missing one somewhere, I think. So yeah, they got their game back from Riot, and now they are kind of doing their own thing. Back to the original development team, which is impressive. And that's about all I know about it. I haven't been following it too deeply. That's where we spawned. Nobody hiding around the back. That's where we spawned. Just looking to see if there's maybe like a bird flying around somewhere or something to get me that last 10. And I don't see anything. So I think we'll have to come back for that 10th item. Unless that golem counts. We pop through and he counts. I think we can swing right back in. Yep. You did count. So we'll turn that in and just get that first unlock. Kind of try to keep a mental note on where the next one is. So we got 10. That unlocked our first stuff. Next one is at 25. And I wonder... I don't know if there's a way to bring up your memories without being at that statue. So I don't know. But let's go back into the real world now. We're gonna do your standard. If it's Minecraft, I'd say we're gonna do some mining and crafting, and we're gonna do that. We gotta run around this guy first. Fight this guy, see what he drops. We got some combat, which is we got like a hold and click move. I can block. Oh, combo attack. Got it. That combo attack, that really hurt. I'm surprised by that. Alright, so I don't think we'll have to come back here anytime soon now. So now we need to... I guess we're gonna eat. Right click to eat. And we've got, in the bottom left, we've got a health and energy regen, it looks like. And I'm going to steal this statue, because it looks cool. And I'm going to steal this blue bit brazier. So we've got mine there. Alright, so slowly health regen. I'm not hearing the angry health sound now, so that's good. Let's get our stones. Alright, so let's look for a place to kind of settle down. I feel like we want to be close to this base. I guess that's a town. And I'd like to be by a body of water in case boats are a thing, but these are all kind of disconnected. Like we've got an ocean and scary lava land over there. So we might kind of come maybe over here to this hill area. We got this flat area, give us some room to build. So we got some trees. I think we'll do that. We'll just go straight forward. Try to kill these guys. Ooh, sheep. So I know we're going to need leather, so we got to kill a bunch of animals. Sorry, everybody. We got to do it. We need leather. We got to kill everything we can. That's a big cave. And there's something glowing down there. Not a good way down, though. So it seems like after so many hits, your weapon charges up and you can do a combo attack, which is what we did. There's a frog. He's cool. We have to kill him for his frog meat. No frog meat. Okay. Where are we headed? Across this thing. Lots of little cave areas. Flowers. Some mushrooms. There's a bear. We have like no health, so we're not going to fight that bear. Ah, spider. Yeah, that guy's moved me. Well, he wasn't too tough, luckily. We're just going to keep going this way. There's a bunny. I already started running. I didn't feel like chasing him. Let's head over. Boar piglet. Hi, boar piglet. Give me your meats. Or not. We need meat, and we need leather. Good, we got some hide and some meat. Got a cow. Lots of cows. Oh, kick me. It does a back kick. That is really cool. So you gotta use some strategy there. Stay to the front. Stay to the side. Don't get behind him. Alright, so we're kind of at the base of this area that I was looking at. Ooh, there's a skelly man over there. Let's go fight that guy. There's a bear over there. Here. And skellies drop bone fragments and linen scraps, and you need a lot of those as well. Oh, there's a little house over there. Is that on the map? There it was. Let's go look at that house from a distance. We got a fox. Some meat. Kind of grabbing everything I see. So ooh, that looks like a big troll man. Yeah, that's gonna be a no for me right now. So yeah, there's bears and trolls. And little piggies. Ooh, raw pork. Yum, yum. Yeah, some kind of jackalope. He's got horns. Rabbit, but he's got horns, so jackalope. He's fast. All right, some more hides, more meat. There's that big bear. Baby cow. So I think this might be an area to start working, unless... Where was that actual town at? Or would it look like a town? That sounds south. Let's go look at that first before we settle down. Maybe we can do the traditional raid a town, steal a bed kind of thing. It's the less we have to craft to start with, the better. That's our spawn. So sprinting takes your stamina. You can see down there above the bar. Keep eating. We're healthful. You can see our sword's got some durability damage on it. You can see something right there. Seedling Woods. Very nice. So that looks kind of run down. So that might not be a town. Or village or whatever. Yep, I see skelly guys. And a skeleton archer. And a chest up there. We're basically back to full health. Found a free axe. Skeleton soldiers. That skeleton lit himself on fire. So he killed himself. So we immediately need to heal again. There's another guy back there who luckily hasn't seen us yet. Steal some books. If these are a thing. We can kill some time while we're healing. Yeah, it's a bookcase. Our inventory's full. Let's go up. Hopefully there's nobody hiding up here. Alright. Ooh. I saw a chest up there, I thought. I was wrong. Yep. That jump. I thought I saw a chest. Whatever this is. Small ancient chest. It can't take much. So we're gonna eat this thing. Roast vegetable. Take some copper. Yeah, we really need to set up a place somewhere. Because we are full. Can't pick up any more items. Another chest. Crude battle axe. That sounds fun. Anything? Pick these. Drop the mushroom. And we can go up even more. So, top of the tower. Let's see. It's kind of dark. I don't see any more chests up here. Top of the tower. What do you think? Nice view. Ooh, we got F7 does some of your different kind of FPS checks and stuff like that, so that's cool. Yeah. I'd like to take the chest, but we're full. And we've healed up a bit. So we should be able to take out that last skelly guy. I'm impressed by how well they block. They block better than I do. Seems like they can, almost like they can block faster than I can. Ooh, I don't know what that was. Creepy sound. So, not sure where a good place to go is. We might just go back kind of in between here and spawn. I was hoping to find a bed, but no such luck. So I guess we'll have to make one. Get over to see what that is. Maybe that's more of a village encampment thing. Eat some berries on our way. Does seem like the darkness doesn't necessarily spawn anything just because it's dark. So I think they're more fixed spawns, probably. Something closer to specific locations. There's a couple bad guys over there. We're going to avoid them for the time being. And another troll guy. I guess we... Is that the same one? Oh, it's a different one. I was hoping to find a nice little camp of nice peoples. That does not seem to be a thing. Alright. Skelly guys are kind of right where I was wanting to be. One of them's got a big axe. So we're just going to skirt around him. Let's see. Got a cave right here. You know, maybe we just settle down right here. And right against this rock area. So we'll go kill this guy. And then we'll do that. I think we're gonna set up right here. So first thing, I think we need a workbench. Let's put down our chests first. So we can drop our items down. So we're just gonna drop everything we got. That guy's full. So small chests. We got some arrows too. Nice. Alright. So next thing we need is a wooden chest. Let's take these. Make another chest. So get the rest of our stuff in. And let's get some lights out. Did I only take one of those? Oh, I did. Okay. Let's get some lights. Just there we go. Got a little bit of light. What else do we need? The workbench. Trunk and stone. I don't know if that counts. Nope, we need actual stone. So let's go steal some from right here. Alright, there's our 3 stone we need. Got a workbench. Put that right there. So workbench, let's just build a campfire. Need that. A bed. Need that. Some torches, definitely gonna need those. So let's see. Put right there. Set a respawn point, and we can go to sleep. Pretty standard. Right. Then let's put down our campfire. It needs fuel and food. Let's see. Put sticks. We got some sticks. So, sticks for fuel. Cook our food. Turn it on. Get that going. So we still got our sword. I kind of want to go with the battle axe. Got a It's nice. And we'll put our torches. Let's see how to place items. Got the torch in our offhand, but we can't place it. So I'll have to figure that out. So I'm gonna have to we'll put one in our offhand, the rest down here, and we'll just have to swap, I guess. So we got our campfire, we got a chest, we got a bedroll. What else can we make? Repair kit. Ooh, here we go. So some tinkering stuff. We can do tanning rack. I know we need one of those. We're gonna need a furnace. So let's drop these guys down. Alright, so what else did we need? Farmer's workbench. Needs more trees. So let's chop down some trees. I do like the tree chopper thing. Because that is some of these are really big trees, and that is a lot of wood. We get logs, sticks, tree sap, fiber, a lot of stuff. Let's check on our campfire. We got some food, some charcoal. Save that. So let's see, other bench, farmer's workbench. Get one of those. That over here by our food. What else? Furniture, builder's workbench. Not too concerned about furniture just yet. This will be... There we go. So we got a little area. We got our stuff. So now I think we want to go and do a little mining. Where's that hole at? Couple of skelly guys down by that. Let's see. Yep, we got our bed on the map, so that's nice. And we'll just go down. Some torches. Light our way. Glow mushrooms. Some bones. Those are nice. Got a rat. Not seen any. Ow. Rats are not our friends, apparently. It's hoping for some easy copper or something sticking out from the ground. Not seeing any. Another little hole out. What is that? Floaty blue thing? What are you? No clue what that was. And I didn't get anything for it. Okay. Interesting. So let's keep going. This was where we left off over here. It's still not going down as much as I'd like. I haven't seen any. Oop, that's a something. That's iron. And it seems like you start off needing a lot of iron and copper. Your little thing. I'll see rubble. Ow. Alright, whatever I jumped on, I guess don't jump on those. So this is not a great cave. Looking for a good mining cave, but no, not this one. More iron. Good, okay reach, it feels like. Didn't see any copper. Boom powder. So it looks like we're going to be making our own mine. And that's fine. Let's go back. This was disappointing. See any copper sticking out on the walls. Here's some skeletons. Another spider. Here. There we go. Double attack. There's another skelly guy over there just hanging out. Spider and a... Is it a pig? I guess. Lots of friends. So I guess we'll do kind of one of the things I actually like doing is building mine shafts kind of into these type of caves. Let's see. Um, that's our builder's workbench. What are these for tools? Armorer's workbench. We need copper. Blacksmith, we need copper. And we haven't found any copper. Alright, and so when you deposit all, it doesn't take anything off your hotbar, so that's good to know. We can't build. I was hoping to build a shovel, which we need iron and leather. Let's take all of our leather scraps that we found so far. A lot. Let's throw those on there, let those do their thing. And we're going to dig into the side of the wall here. This is a few times I've played Minecraft, which isn't a lot, to be honest. I like to do this. I'll build a 2 wide path down. So I'm gonna do some digging and see you in a sec. All right, so my little mine I started there, that's kind of slow going. So we're gonna go look around for any surface mines stuff in the meantime. I only got a few minutes left on this recording, so we're gonna see what else we can find real quick. Some chickens. Hoping to find some copper. Seems like a better cave. The music got creepier. The rat doesn't want to be our friend. Some kind of glowstones, yellow shards. There we go. That's our first copper. That we found naturally, at least. Where'd that go? There it is. Go down. Spider webs, always creepy. More copper. Yeah, collection of little vein. There we go. There we go. Much better. Nice little gross egg sack. We got a pile of skulls. That's lovely. We got some iron and some copper. I think we'll probably grab this and go back. Some nice decorative piles of skulls. Not gross at all. But this cave was better than the first one we went down at least. Now the question is, where did we come in here at? And we're poisoned. Lovely. Alright, so I do not know how we got down here. We came from something over this way? Maybe? I think this might be it. We're going up at least. Yeah, something's hitting me. Something's not nice. There we go. Found our way back up. Ow. Jerk of a rat. Alright. Let's head back. So we got a decent little cave down there. And we're going to build a mine right there. What we could do now, however, is take our wood and our copper and our iron. Need more than that. Let's see. More of that other type of wood. No. Okay. We'll take a half stack of that. Turn that on. Cook any iron and copper we got. Gold. Don't need that yet. So we get some copper ingots, some charcoal. We didn't find any other copper ingots, I don't think. Yeah. Alright, so we got 2 copper ingots, which would build us either... we got a workbench for armor and an anvil for weapons. So let's do the anvil first. We're kind of full on space here now. And here we can make swords, maces, axes, daggers, and bows. Having a bow might be nice. Let's get one of those. And I will organize these things later. Some those. Alright, so we can make just weapons here. So in each of the benches, you can upgrade to different tiers, which 30 copper, 20 iron, 20 linen scraps. That's a lot. But we can make copper hatchets and copper pickaxes. And over here we can make copper swords, maces, whatever. So we're kind of on track for some of that stuff already. So that's nice. We made an anvil. We'll make an armorer's workbench. And a chef's stove. We'll just get all the stuff. Alright, so we're doing food over here. I'm gonna get some dirt. Alright, so we're doing food over here. There's our workbench. And our armor's workbench. So everything is copper to start. Could make a copper shield. There we go. So we've got just about all the basic workbenches done now. We can upgrade our tools. We've got the basics down. So workbench tier 2 for these. There's an alchemy, an arcanist, and a salvager. I like to see arcanist, because if you can make magic spells, that would be fun. Training dummy, spike traps, some stuff going on there. But I think this is kind of the basics. So you got a whole lot of workbenches. You need a lot of copper and a lot of iron to get started. So this has been pretty fun so far. I'm excited to maybe start building maybe a bit of a house next time. Dig down through our cave a little more. And do some good stuff. So this has been fun. This is Hytale, kind of our first look. My name's been Kogad. Thanks for hanging out. If you made it this far, like and subscribe, and I'll catch you later. Bye-bye.